The Kerensky Offensive, launched in the summer of 1917, was a bold yet ill-fated military campaign undertaken by the Russian Provisional Government during the tumultuous days of World War I. This offensive, led by the charismatic and reformist Prime Minister Alexander Kerensky, aimed to reverse Russia's fortunes on the Eastern Front. However, its outcome would play a significant role in shaping the trajectory of the war and the political landscape of Russia. Context of the offensive. By 1917, Russia was grappling with internal strife, economic turmoil, and war weariness. The February Revolution had led to the abdication of Tsar Nicholas II, giving rise to the Provisional Government. Kerensky, a key figure in this government, believed that a successful military offensive would unite the war-weary nation, bolster domestic support, and potentially strengthen Russia's negotiating position with the Allies. Preparation and objectives. The Kerensky Offensive was conceived as a large-scale military operation on the Eastern Front against the Central Powers, particularly the Austro-Hungarian forces. The plan aimed to relieve pressure on the Western Front, divert enemy forces, and, optimistically, secure territorial gains for Russia. Kerensky envisioned the offensive as a patriotic endeavor to revitalize the spirit of the Russian army. Challenges and weaknesses. Despite the ambitious goals, the Russian army faced severe challenges. The military, demoralized and weakened by years of war, lacked adequate training, equipment, and coordination. Additionally, the provisional government's authority was fragile, with political factions within Russia, including the Bolsheviks, agitating for an end to the war and radical political change. The offensive unfolds. The Kerensky Offensive commenced on July 1, 1917. With Russian forces launching attacks along the Galician front. Initial successes raised hopes, but the momentum quickly faltered. The ill-prepared and war-weary soldiers faced fierce opposition, and the lack of coordination and clear objectives hampered the offensive's progress. Stalemate and collapse. As the offensive stalled, the weaknesses of the Russian army became apparent. The soldiers, disillusioned and lacking in supplies, lost faith in the campaign. The Central Powers, seizing the opportunity, counterattacked with great success. The Russian lines crumbled, and a full-scale retreat ensued, further deepening the sense of despair among the troops. Impact on the Russian front. The failure of the Kerensky Offensive had far-reaching consequences. It exacerbated the already fragile state of the Russian military, leading to widespread desertions and a collapse of discipline. The defeat significantly weakened the provisional government's credibility, contributing to the political instability that would later pave the way for the October Revolution. Political fallout. The political fallout from the Kerensky Offensive was profound. The military failure, coupled with growing discontent on the home front, provided fertile ground for anti-war sentiments and revolutionary fervor. The Bolsheviks, led by Vladimir Lenin, capitalized on this discontent, using the disillusionment caused by the offensive to rally support for their radical agenda. Legacy of the Kerensky Offensive. The Kerensky Offensive stands as a critical moment in the unraveling of Russia's war effort and political stability during World War I. Its failure played a pivotal role in shaping the revolutionary events that followed, ultimately leading to the establishment of Bolshevik rule and the withdrawal of Russia from the war through the signing of the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk in 1918. The Kerensky Offensive, born out of a desire to rejuvenate Russia's war effort and unite the nation, ultimately became a symbol of the profound challenges and weaknesses facing the provisional government. Its failure not only marked a turning point in the military dynamics of World War I, but also set the stage for the radical transformations that would reshape Russia's political landscape in the turbulent years that followed.